Hello to all my lively ladies. You're very welcome to today's easy cardio and strength exercises. So let's get ourselves warmed up now before we start, and I'll talk you through what's going on today. All right, let's just point those toes and crisscross the arms out in front. Now, as the title suggests, we are going to be mixing cardio with strength. Now, if you have a selection of dumbbells, just keep them handy. Don't worry if you don't have any at all. You can do these workouts body weight. They're actually a nice way to introduce strength exercises into your routine. Now, let me just tell you what's happening. We are going to do 2 cardio exercises. No weights needed there, but if you want to add them, you can. Then we're going into a push press, well, that'll be the first one, a strength exercise, okay? Just one, so that'll be exercise 3. Then we're back to 2 cardio exercises and then back to strength, and so on till we reach 24 moves. All right, let's bring those arms up a little higher. We are working for 45 seconds with 15 seconds to have a rest or just to get yourself ready for the next move. I don't have a water break today, but if you need one, just make sure that you pause the video and have a little sip of water if you need it, okay? All right, so they're all moves you're familiar with. There's a few combination moves as well, just to keep it nice and fresh for the muscles and the mind. Okay, now let's bring these arms right across and just feel those shoulder blades. Gently retract the shoulder blades behind you there, getting some nice blood circulating to those posture muscles. 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Now torso reaches. Stepping it out and reach across. Good. Now some of the moves you may be able to go up a bit heavier. I know some of you do have heavier dumbbells. Like we do have a sumo squat coming up. That's a very powerful exercise for the lower half. And sumo is a wonderful exercise if you have trouble squatting, because a lot of people find regular squats, the mobility for them can be a little bit tricky. And I always think sumo, just to get into that position, it's a very wide, exaggerated toe point. You point your toes out really wide. It's a little bit easier for most people, okay? If you can't squat, you just say, no, I'm not doing that one. Try it on your chair. Just sit on your chair. Do it body weight and stand up tall for me, okay? All right, let's do 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Let's do big exaggerated walks here. I like this. It gets those hip flexors involved, stretches out the glutes, and also brings in the shoulders and chest. Good, and it's such a happy, feel-good move as well. Bouncing around your room. Good, well done. Breathe in for me now and breathe out. Get some nice oxygen flowing around the body as well. That's important to keep us going. So I hope you enjoyed this format today. And if you did, you can let me know in the comment box what you thought of it. Would you like to see another one like this? And I like to work out like this, doing some cardio and then mixing in a strength exercise. Let me know how you get on. And one tip as well, when I'm doing this kind of workout where there's strength involved with cardio, I always keep my weights up on a height. Like usually I would keep them up on the kitchen table when I'm working on my own off camera, but a kitchen chair is fine. Countertop, whatever you have there near you. Don't put them on the floor, okay? Just put them up somewhere with a height, because you'll just end up rounding your back, okay? Lift and lift. Let's do 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Now open those legs, stretch out that trunk. Make sure you pulled your belly button in before you start. Sorry, I should say that to you. Engage that core and across. Good, you feel tension in around that tummy area, that belly button area, and stretch across. Good, well done. And stretch across, good. Lovely, feeling a lovely bit of mobility coming into that upper body and right down to that hip. Nice stretch there. Let's do 2 more. And last one, swim those arms for me. We'll get the legs going now, just tapping out the floor just again so the heart rate doesn't fall too much on us. Now where do you feel this? Yeah, your shoulder blades, do you feel that? Lovely, lovely mobility there, they're moving. That's it. We don't want our joints, our bones, our muscles to be stagnant. We have to move them in order to keep them healthy. And this is a lovely one to keep those shoulder blades in motion. It's so simple. You're just doing a swimming move. That's it. Good. Well done. And let's do 4 and 3, 2 and 1. I want you to open your hips here with a wide knee raise. You don't have to come that high. If you can only come here, that's fine. Again, just working on your mobility. This is my 3rd video shoot for YouTube this morning. I usually do 3 in a row. And I'm quite flexible now at this stage. Okay, so after the first one I was stiff, felt great at the end of it. Then when I got to the second one, I was feeling really flexible, and now starting this one, it's great. It just goes to show your muscles are very responsive. That's good. Let's do 2 more and you're on your last one. Okay, we get started. Let's warm up those ankles. If you need to hold something, go ahead. We do some circles. I haven't done circles in a little while. If you want to work on your balance, let go and just use your arms as counterbalance there and circle the opposite way. Good, and just switch to the other foot. Put your foot down if you're losing your balance, tap out the toe, and don't forget to just go clockwise, counterclockwise. I want you to keep going with that, and if you're getting tired of that, do some calf raises. Okay, because I want to show you the first 2 cardio moves, okay? I already gave away what the strength one is. It's push press. But the first cardio move are 4 knee raises, nice combination move, working those abs right from the get-go. And then we are going to do a step back and touch the floor, 4 knee raises. Good, and this, you'll have to switch your brain on for this one because you have to change legs, okay? So 4 knee raises, step back, I'm sorry, when I say touch the floor, touch down towards the floor. You don't have to go down that far. And then the other leg will have to get involved as well. Then the second cardio exercise is step across the room, clapping the hands over the head, okay? And then we're into push press. That's a stationary exercise, strict strength training, no jumping, no moving involved, apart from those, the joints that are involved in that action. Okay, will we get going? All right, hope those ankles are nice and mobile for you now. Right, 15 seconds to go. Cardio's first, you don't have to wait for that time. You can go into those 4 knee raises if you want. Step back, touch down towards the floor. All right, or you can march it out till you hear the beeper. Okay, you ready? Let's go, work the abs. 1, 2, 3, 4, step back, reach. Other side now. After these knee raises. Step back, reach. 2, 3, 4, step back, reach. 2, 3, 4, and reach down. Good, come on, keep going. 2, 3, 4, step back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and back. Well done. That's really challenging the balance, isn't it? Stepping back, don't force the heel in. Now, as always, you must keep that heel up there with these faster moves. Now, you don't have to wait for 15 seconds. If you're quite advanced, go ahead and get going. Anyone that wants to wait, that's fine. If you're new here, you're a beginner, whatever the case may be, you take your rest. March it out though. Keep the body moving. That's it. Have a little drink of water if you want to. Well done. Whew. This is getting my heart rate to elevate now. Good. Now, are you thinking in your head what weight you want to use for push press? Let me give you a little tip. It's not a strict shoulder press exercise because you're going to bring the legs in a little bit, just a tiny bit of force or power from the legs. That lets you use more weight. So I'm going to use 3 kilograms for that one. They're the bigger blue ones. That's it. Keep going. Now remember, if your arms are tiring, bring them down front of your chest. So just all limbs are continually moving. That's it. Good. Just there. Well done. Okay. Let me show you push press. So it's a little push and press over the head. All right. So you can see the legs are going to help out. A little bit of power coming from those quads and glutes. Okay, let's go. Push. Don't go down into a deep squat. That's not what we're looking for. It's just a little push of the legs. Press over the head. Use your breath to lift those weights above your head. Good. Press over the head. Well done. Keep going. 45 seconds of work. Then we're on to the next 2 new cardio exercise. I'll show you in the 15-second break. Good. I'll have to show you one at a time from now on. I won't fit the 2 into the 15 seconds. Good. Oh, shoulder burn. Well done. Okay. Now our next move, we're just going to dive under. 2 punches out. Dive under. 2 punches out. Okay, keep the body moving. Your heart rate's probably up. Dive under. Dive under. Now if you can't dive under, just step across the room, punch out. Step across, punch out. That's it. Good. Now when you're diving under, you know it. It's the hips that drop. Drop your bum down. Bend your knees in order for that to happen. Good. Keep that chest upright. Keep that back straight. Next one, 2 knee raise, 2 heel tap. Another combination move. Lots of them showing up today. That's it. Punch. Good. 2 punches. Come on, nice and strong there. You might have kept your weights for this one. Lighter weights will be nice with that one. Okay, 2 knee raise, 2 heel tap. Don't worry if you can't get to your heel. You can touch the inside of your leg. Keep marching. Now my heart rate's up. Ooh. Or you can touch the inside of your knee, whatever you can get to. Let's go. Bring that rib cage down to your moving legs. That's it. Just slightly. That works the abs for you, the tummy muscles. 2. Good. 1, 2. Now we're into our strength training exercise next. It's a dumbbell swing. Good. Wonderful, wonderful exercise for training your posterior chain. Good. That's the muscles that run down behind you. Good. Your glutes, your hamstrings, even into your calf. And it does get the abdominals because you do have to come back up into an upright plank for a swing. Good. Keep going. Come on. 1, 2, and 1 and 2. Okay, now I'm going up a bit heavier for this one. That's actually a good idea. You actually do need a little bit of heavy weight with a swing, or you'll end up throwing the weight all over the place. So you can see you push your hips back and then you squeeze your bum cheeks, bring the hips forward, keep the weight down low. It isn't a squat, so don't go into a squat. It's very stiff. It's a bit like our RDLs, our Romanian deadlift or stiff leg deadlift. If you remember that one. Good. Squeeze out the glutes. Good. Fire off with those hips. Don't lean back too far. Well done. Keep going. Come on. Wonderful strength there for the lower half. Good. Remember, it's not an upper body exercise. Keeping the shoulders really pretty much out of it. 4 seconds. Good. Come on, you can do it. You're feeding those glutes on fire after the swing. Okay. Now, we have a little seat. And across the body. Little seat. Across the body. Now, you can make it easier. Okay, let's go. By sitting, crossing, crossing, and then going back to the start. Okay, that makes it a little bit less intense than doing a little seat each time you cross the leg over. So choose what you want to do there. That's it. Sit down, cross, sit down, cross. Good. Now I want you to really focus on your tummy muscles here. This is a wonderful tummy exercise, upright tummy work. Good. Pull the belly button in, hold that tension, drive across. You should be doing that once you're doing a twisting motion. Always protecting your lower back, staying in tune with your body. Good. Sitting down and crossing. Now this is one of my favorite exercises ever. Ski down, kick and kick, ski, kick and kick. Join me when you're ready, and then we'll head into our strength move after this one. This one really it's a really feel good, happy cardio exercise. Gets all those happy hormones fluttering around. You'll notice how straight the back stays when you come down into that sweeping action. Not rounding the shoulders, not rounding the lower back. No bumps, nice straight back. Good. Now we've got our sumo squat coming next. Again, a very powerful exercise. You more than likely will get away with a heavier weight. Just depends on your technique with squatting. How are you able to track those knees over the shoes? Good. Can you keep your chest upright? Can you press your weight into your heels? So remember, it's a very exaggerated toe, turn of the toe, like those sumo wrestlers, if you can think of them. That's where it gets its name from. I'll go with you on the beat with this one. Abs engaged. Good. Take a breath in. Hold your air. Hold it, hold it. Breathe it out. That's it. A lot of people let the air out too soon, and that puts their back in a vulnerable position. Good. Take your time with this one. This is the strict strength training moves. We'll go back to that cardio in a second. Good. Well done. I don't mind if I only get 8 to 10 reps. If even I get that. I'd rather do the exercise correctly and keep it safe for my back. Well done. Okay, I gave us that bit of extra time today because there's a lot of changing back and forth. Now for one side, 3 of these, side step, opposite leg kick out, okay? We do the other side next. 1, 2, 3, kick. 1, 2, 3, and kick. So you're back to your cardio, no need to tell you. You can actually see the difference. It's nice to actually compare the two if you're new to exercise and you're a bit confused about it all. This is a good comparison. Cardio is faster, good. Body's moving quite swiftly through the moves, and then strength, you're pretty much rooted to the spot. Good. 1, 2, 3. Feeling your hamstrings there, stretching. It's lovely, lovely exercise. Stretching out the trunk as well. Okay, well done. Now with the other side to do. Go for it if you want to. Have a little break if you need it. Remember now, it's the leg that feels really stretched is the one stepping to the side. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Add in those arms if you want to. 1, 2, 3. It's great if you can add them in. 2, 3. If you can't go above your head, you can just punch out front. That's it. Always trying to find ways to include everybody. Kick. Good. 1, 2, 3, and kick. 1, 2, 3, and give me a nice kick. 1, 2, 3. Got a bicep curl and shoulder press coming for our strength training move. Now, just see what weight you can lift with that one, okay? Biceps can be quite weak if you don't work them on a regular basis, so bear that in mind. Okay, tug in those elbows for me. Curl and shoulder. So we're combining the biceps at the front of the arm and the shoulder, the deltoids of the shoulders as a whole here, the shoulder press. Good. As much as I love these combination moves, sometimes the stronger part can be left behind because you have to pick a weight that the weaker part can cope with, obviously, otherwise you're just going to fail. So if your biceps are quite strong but your shoulders are not, or vice versa, the bit that's stronger kind of gets a little bit left out because it could lift a heavier weight. So just bear that in mind. Don't be doing them all the time. Separate out the two moves yourself if you're doing a strength training workout. That's it. Good work. Good work. Okay, now we're back to the 2 cardios. So 2 step back. So we're stepping back for 2. And then the other leg is driving forward for 2. We'll switch around the next move. Make sure you know what leg is coming, stepping back, because you have to switch around. 1, 2. I'm going to push the arms back. Get your triceps worked. 2, good. 1, 2, and 1, 2, good. 1, 2, 1, 2, push, push, and 1, and 2. Great work. 1, 2, and 1, and 2. Keep going. Keeping that heel up for me. You know the drill here. 1, 2, that's it. Drive, drive. You're feeling your abdominals getting worked. That's it. Come on, lift that knee up. A few seconds to go. 1 and 2. March it out or go straight away. Okay. Pat out that leg that has to step back for you. Any second now. Good. And then we're into some tricep kickbacks with weights. So triceps with weights. 1, 2, knee, knee. 1, 2, and knee, and knee. Just 2 and 2. That's it. 1, 2, good. 1, 2, and knee, and knee. Great work. That's it. 1 and 2. Slow it down if my pace is just a little bit too fast. Good. 1, 2, and knee, and knee. Keep going now. Get ready now. In your head, what are you doing for triceps? You might want to drop down for those. Whatever about the biceps being weak on people, the triceps are definitely weak on people. So keep that in mind. All right, I'll try these weights. Okay, now we're going to go into a kickback position. So we're sticking our bum out behind us like you're shutting the car door, boom, bump, with your hips, keeping your back very straight. And you can bring your knees a little closer if you feel like your elbows are going to bump, or your dumbbells are going to bump off your knees. Now, upper part of the arm stays very stationary, none of this. Okay, let's get some focus on the muscle there, the back of the arm. If you're not sure where your triceps are, it's the back of the upper arm. Keep it very stationary and tuck in the elbows. Good, breathing in and as the weights come forward. Breathing out as the weights go back. Good, so it's just the lower part of the arm in motion. We're back to 2 cardio moves now. Okay, we're stepping back for 4, kicking the leg out to the side. Okay, I love this next move. Now I know you probably think I say that about everything. This is a lovely move. Now don't worry if you can't kick out too far to the side, just do what you can. Kick. Okay, now if you can't kick like that, you can just do a side leg lift like a pendulum, a one-sided pendulum. 2, 3, 4, kick, good. 1, other side now, 2, 3, 4, 2 feet together, kick, that's it. Don't lean too far to the side because you'll just end up falling over. Use those tummy muscles to keep the body upright. Well done, abs in, kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, and drive out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and kick. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, kick. Good. 1, 2, 3. Will we just get that kick in to even us out? Kick it out. Well done. Okay. Now we have a giant step over and then we're going to ski down. Okay. If you want to make it harder, go back and do some dive unders. All right. Okay. Step it over, ski down. Or dive, oops, the foot got caught on the floor. Dive under, ski down. Good, step it over, ski. And over. If you are on a carpet, just be aware of that, okay? Your shoe can get caught on a carpeted surface. So watch that. Good. If you're on a carpet, maybe you're working out barefoot. I don't know, maybe you do work out barefoot. Down we go. And down. They actually say it's better to work out barefoot because of the proprioception. That's where we know. Proprioception, if you're not familiar with that term, is it's just our brain knows where we are in space. Okay, now we're on to one side lunge. Choose your weight. One side lunge and a front raise. Okay? Stay on one side. Front raise. Good. Tuck the elbows in once the front raise is over. So you're actually essentially doing a little bicep curl there. The biceps are creeping in again. Good. Lunge and, front raise. Okay, and again, lunge, front raise. Good. Lunge, front raise. Good. Well done. Keep going with that one. We'll do the other leg now after the next two cardio moves. Nice fun one coming up, some squat chops. Reach out and lunge. Reach, Mum. We might get one more. Okay, stopwatch is behind the little beeper. Right, so squat chops. Squat the air, reach out. I'm going to just stay with it. You can join me on the beep. If you're feeling tired though, you can take extra rest if you need that. Good, this is a lovely one as well. Get those endorphins fluttering around. Good. Send those knees out over those shoelaces for me there. Good. Those knees need to move out of the way of the hands. Make room for those hands coming down. Now you'll notice my back is flat. Okay, I'm not rounding. Again, keeping a nice flat back. Good. Now I've got some side step chest openers next. Come on, you can do it. You're so close to being finished for your workout for today. Reach up, slam that air. If you're feeling hot, this will cool you a little bit, making nice fresh air there. Right, side steps, chest openers. Good. Open and open. Join me when you're ready. Now I know I've started early. Good. That's it now. Give me a nice big stretch there. Open up, hug yourself as the arms come in. So we're working the chest muscle as the arms come across, because that's what the job of the pectorals are, is adduction. So if you're not familiar with these terms, adduction just means that the limb, in this case the arms, is coming across the center of the body. We have an imaginary line down the middle of us called the midline. And once you come across towards that midline, that's called adduction. Okay, and the other one is abduction or adduction, and that means the limbs are going away from the midline, like the legs are doing. Okay, all right. Okay, now what is? Oh, it's the other side, isn't it? Let's go with the other side. Side lunge, that is. Okay, get ready for this one. Pull your belly button in. Let's go on the beep. Side lunge. Feeling much more flexible this side. Good. Reach out. Side lunge and reach. Side lunge and reach. Good. Well done. Lift it up for me. You're looking great. Keep your body moving now. You're doing a really good job here today. I hope you're enjoying this work, and if you are, just let me know. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know in the comment box. Good. Keeping that chest upright for me. Well done. And there you go. Okay, now we are going to straddle for 4. Sorry, straddle. Yeah, 1. That's it. And 2, 3. And then we're going forward and back. Okay, let's straddle it first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now go forward and go back, and you don't have to run it. You can march it. 2, 3, 4. You can march it here if you want. March it back. I want you to imagine you're up on a step here and you're stepping off, stepping on, off, on, off, on, and for the last one, off and on. March forward, march back, and again, 1. We've got some torso twists coming next. 2, 3, and 4. Okay, that's a nice one. All right, torso twist, keeps the body moving. Right, let's work the abs for our last cardio. This is cardio with abs, most definitely. Belly button to spine before you start twisting. Good, and you can speed it up And keep those arms up nice and high for me. Good, let's get that heart rate up. Well done. Keep going, come on. Last cardio move. And then we are going to do, for our last strength, narrow squat, bicep curl, shoulder press. Great move to get so much in to one move, to one exercise. We're going to hit the legs, the thighs, the front and back, the glutes, the biceps and the shoulders and the abs, because it's quite unstable. All right, keep going. Come on, you're doing great. Even your back muscles will get involved with the next one. Okay, and because it's a combination move, I'm going to go a little heavier. Watch for anything above your head. Squat, bicep curl, shoulder press. Okay, come in with me when you're ready. This is your last exercise. How do you feel? You feeling good? Shoulder press. Well done. Curl up those arms, reach up. Now when you reach above your head, make sure you can see those weights. You should be able to see them somewhat. Okay, so they're not gone behind your head, because over time you'll strain your back. Good, curl, reach, well done. Come on, last few seconds of today. You've done wonderful. You should be feeling good and feeling very proud of yourselves. Good, let's get one more maybe. Curl it and shoulder, and well done to you. Huge clap. That was amazing. You deserve that. Oh, let's turn that off. Great job, great job. Wonderful work today. Let's bring the heart rate down in case it came up. I'm going to link up a longer cool down for you now in the description box below the video. Just spend a little bit of time on it. You don't have to search for these cool downs. Just go into the description box. If you're on a little mobile or a little mobile phone, you might have to press with, I think it says more, just to open it up for you. But if you're on a, laptop, tablet or a big computer, you'll probably see it all there in front of you. But however, they're all there for you. Get a few minutes in and just spend that little bit of time on your mobility, because it really, really will help you when it comes back to doing the workouts. Okay, let's just do a little bit here to bring that heart rate down. I know we're all kind of caught for time. I do get a few comments from people who say that the half-hour workouts are ideal for them because they're rushing off to work. They like to work out before they go to work. And if you just can't get that cool down in after your actual workout, just spend some time in the week. Find a time in your day, 10-15 minutes, that you can actually work on a little bit of stretching. I personally like to do it straight after a workout because I've heat in the body, a bit of sweat flowing on the skin, and I'm in that mindset. Okay, well done. Good, don't forget to drink your water. As always, you know how important it is to hydrate for muscle recovery and just to keep the body functioning well. Okay, watch your nutrition. How are you these days? We're into February now. I know Christmas is in the distant memory now, but I know some people continue on to struggle even this far, getting into the second month of the year. But look, baby steps. Just take it in baby steps. First thing I always advise people is, first of all, cook for yourself. Make sure you know what's going into your food. Portion control your food as well. Eat off smaller plates. Don't be eating off these huge, big, 12-inch plates that we all seem to eat off these days. Just make sure you're eating off even a child's plate. I know it might sound a little bit, what's the word? Stingy, if that's the word to you. But eat off a child's plate. I do it. I eat off a child's plate so I don't overload it. And I don't mean those little plastic plates now, but like a small, like a 10-inch plate. Just make sure it's not huge. So portion controlling your food, cooking for yourself, giving up snacks. Don't be snacking on food throughout the day. If you work from home, I know a lot of us are still working from home these days since COVID. And a lot of people say to me, they just can't help it. They just keep going to the refrigerator to snack. If you just cut out the snacks and just eat properly when you eat, make sure you're eating adequate amounts of protein, good fats, fibre. Fibre is wonderful for filling us up, and it just keeps us away from this constantly needing to eat. It's just a habit. It's a habit you have to break. Sometimes we're thirsty, we think we're hungry, and it's actually thirsty. And if you go and get some water, it helps the cravings to go away. It's all about distracting the mind and breaking those little connections that you've built up in order, those bad habits that you've built up. They're just little connections that you make in your brain, and it's just all about breaking them down. If you can imagine your brain is like a tree, every time you start a new habit, whether good or bad, you make a new connection in your brain, just like a branch growing on a tree. And if you're trying to break bad habits, it's like cutting down that branch, but you have to stop the behavior. And I know it's all easier said than done, but it is possible. Right, I won't take up any more of your time. Have a lovely afternoon, and I will see you in the next workout. Big double thumbs up to you. See you soon.